Everybody loves Ons, the best shot maker in the world. And she stuns the number 7 seed. As always, this video is brought to you via the Doctrine of Fair Use, the Fair Dealing, and the Digital Millennium Act. Before we get to this match here, let's talk about Coco. That's right, guys. Ons Jabeur recently stated in a recent interview that Coco is very difficult to play, and she is on her short list of players that she does not like to face. Why do I think so? Well, aside from playing each other 8 times and only winning 2 of those 8 matchups, that's right, Coco's defeated Ons 6 of the 8 times they've played. I would have to think that it's a package, right? The speed of Coco, her defense, her backhand, just the way she's able to take control of the rallies and stretch the court with her deep backhand. I think it puts a lot of pressure on Ons. And I've said this for many years. Ons is the best shot maker in the world. Hands down, there's nobody on tour. If you think so, name in the comments. I don't think there's another player on tour that hits better on the move, whether that's a forehand, redirecting pace to the short ball, the drop shots, the slices. She does it so effortlessly. That comes from hours and hours in the gym. Now, Ons had a good junior career, but in terms of really standing out on the main tour, we know she's a 3-time slam finalist, right? Losing twice at SW19 against Jelena Ostapenko after winning the first set, Marketa Vondrousova, and of course, the 22 U.S. Open. Ons is just so skilled and so tactical, and I think her serve is underrated. But not only is Coco on her short list of players she does not want to face, also Iga Swiatek, guys. Now, she's faced Iga 7 times. She would lose 5 of those matchups. And she also mentioned Sabalenka, who she faced 6 times. She's lost 4 of those matchups. And I think really those are the 3 players keeping Ons from winning a slam. But just like Madison Keys, guys, if Ons can win a slam, I can leave this earth a happy man. I would just be so ecstatic if Ons can just win a slam. And she looked good today, ladies and gentlemen. She would take out Jelena Ostapenko, the number 7 seed. That's right, slam champion at the French Open. She would take her out in straight sets. And looking at this match here, guys, the first set would go to a tie break. Very entertaining. Ons looks good. And this portion of the tour, we know with injuries over the last couple of years, she hasn't been able to play this entire leg of the tour. And look, she's going to have the home crowd backing her. She's going to have all of the fans cheering for her on this portion of the tour. But I think Ons today, she looked very good, controlling the rallies. Just the way she closed out today, her movement, we know she's had ankle, knee issues in the past, back issues. She moved very well today. She closed out well. And Jelena Ostapenko, that's the one reason she talked about not necessarily liking the matchups against a Sabalenka or a Iga or a Coco. In particular, Sabalenka, the power, right? And this is something that I've been saying all the time for several years. If you can't, it doesn't matter how good your footwork is. It doesn't matter how fast you are. A good player with power and pace, especially speed, can use your athletic ability against you. And Ons talked about facing Aryna Sabalenka, how her ball is just so fast that, look, yes, she's a good shot maker, but if she can't close out and get to that ball, it doesn't matter that she's a great shot maker. This is that type of matchup against Jelena Ostapenko. And I just felt Ons really looked good with her footwork. She got balls back. And Jelena Ostapenko, we all know it's not her fault. It's never her fault. It's got to be the ball. It's the ball. It's got to be the ball. Ons would get the win in straight sets. She looked good today, guys. How did Ons do it? Listen, 6 aces. That's right. Jelena Ostapenko had 8 double faults. And listen, Ons would win 67% of her first serves. These fans love it. I love it. Everyone loves Ons. She gets the win here, guys. 12 opportunities to break Big Mama Asta. And she came through in the clutch. Guys, we are in Abu Dhabi. Let's get a quick rundown, ladies and gentlemen. Shinobi takes out Yu Yan. Ashlyn Kruger takes out one of my top Americans. Another one, Courtney Kessler. She's out of here, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. That went 3. Katie Volley-Nets, she would take out Cartel in 3. Lulu Sanfu, she would take out Bonjour, comment allez-vous, Carolyn Garcia. What's going on with Carolyn Garcia? Too much time on the podcast. I love Carolyn Garcia, but come on now. That's a winnable match there. Yes, Veronika Kudermetova takes out Ludmila in the Battle of Russia. Long hair don't care. Leila Fernandez takes out Utima. Linda Noskova takes out Magdalena Magdalenette, the underdog against Renee Zaragoza. How? I don't know, guys. Straight set win for Magdalenette. Belinda Bencic went 3 with Tramkova. Listen, guys, some very, very good matches here. Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova, she takes out big game Sofia Kenin in straight sets. And Marketa Vondrousova takes out Emma Raducanu. I'm going to talk Emma Raducanu a little bit later. But Ons, she wins. And Ons says, look, Coco Gauff, Iga Swiatek, they are on her short list of players that she does not like to face. But she's victorious here, the best shot maker in the world. The fans are happy. I'm happy. Everyone loves Ons. Tennis in a minute. We'll be right back.